Hey guys, Matt from TOTALmtg here, and welcome to this week's edition of Deck Tech Tuesday. So I've got another rotation proof deck for you that we played all day on Twitch yesterday. It was really good fun. Please stay tuned at the end of the video as well, because I'm giving you a little update on our new YouTube and Twitch schedule as well. But let's get on to the deck. It's Imminent Red Doom. First of all, we're going to take a look at the creatures, then we're going to have a look at the spells. I think there's 31 spells in total. It's a really fun kitchen brew type of deck, guys. It's not going to be tier 1, but it can cause a lot of problems. When we were playing in testing, you know, we took games off Timor Energy, UW Approach. We didn't beat him, but we were losing 2-1s quite often to those sort of decks. We did beat Red-Black Control, and we did beat another brew as well. So the deck has been changing back and forward, but this is how I've set up as the moment after a lot of testing. So the creatures. We have a 3 of Glorybringer. It was just so good in the sideboard. It was coming in every single game, so it has to be in the main deck. Now, when you look at the spells and what we have here, we do have, we need a curve for Imminent Doom. So there's 1 drops, 2 drops, 3 drops, 4 drops, 5 and 6. Some might not be very good, but we're soon to get an amazing 2-drop back in Standard, which is Lightning Strike. I'm very excited about that, and it will fit perfectly for this deck. So with all my rotation proof decks, I will be doing some re-deck techs with them when we get Ixalan, and then see where we go from there with them. So Glorybringer, we got a 3 of it. It's Flying Haste. When it attacks, you deal 4 damage to target non-dragon if you want to exert it. It's great for attacking planeswalkers, killing creatures along the way. Such a good dragon. Maybe not in the class of Stormbreath Dragon, but it is definitely holding its own in Standard at the moment. Then we have a 2 of Combustible Gearhulk. Big 6/6/4 double red. The red Gearhulk is really good. I love it. When it ends the battlefield, target opponent may have you draw 3 cards, or they can take the damage. Now, we don't have a lot of expensive cards, but we do have the odd few, so we might be able to do 4 or 5. It's not like when you've got the Ulamog and you're trying to get 10 damage here. But Combustible Gearhulk, if it's not answered, it can finish a game, and it's definitely one of our good finishers. Then we have a 1 of Hazoret the Fervent. Started off as a 2 of. We've tested now and bringing it down to the 1. And it is indestructible and haste. When, you can't attack or block unless you have 1 or fewer cards in your hand. We do have discard here when you can pay 3. It also deals 2 damage to each opponent. Cathartic Reunion is back in the deck. It wasn't there. It was the start of testing. Then I thought it wasn't doing what I really wanted it to do. But then Hazoret was not getting turned on enough, so I've put a couple more in there, as you'll see in a minute. So let's start looking at all of our spells. Like I said, it's got a curve there. We need that 1 drop to get Imminent Doom going, but you can actually stack them so you can get the counters going up quicker. Magma Spray is a 3 of. It deals 2 damage to target creature, and all importantly does exile it, because there's a lot of graveyard stuff out there. We got a 4 of Shock that we can do to the Dome, a Planeswalker, or a 2 toughness creature. Shock is really good. 1 mana spell. Get that Imminent Doom started. Then we have a 3 of Abrade, 3 damage to target creature, and you can also destroy Gearhulk or any really hard artifact that we got. Abrade is very versatile, and we do have it as a 3 of. Like I could say, the namesake of the deck is Imminent Doom. So when this ends a battlefield, it ends with a Doom counter on it. So it comes with 1. You cast that, maybe Magma Spray or Shock. The counters will go up. Then we've got 2 drops, Tormenting Voice, as you can see there. Cathartic Reunion is more of a late game for us, maybe with Hazoret, but that's why it's only a 2 of, whereas Tormenting Voice is a 4. We only have to discard 1 card by Tormenting Voice, and you do get to draw 2, but I really do like that. And it's great, you cast Tormenting Voice, Imminent Doom ticks up, you can then do 2 damage to a creature or a player. We really want to do player, we want to just keep hitting the Dome, but sometimes we will have to kill creatures. So Imminent Doom is when you cast a spell with a Covenant mana cost equal to the number of Doom, you do damage to target creature or player, then you put another Doom counter on it, and then like I say, you can obviously stack them to get them up if you've got 2 1-drops. Just do it time and then play it again while it's on the stack. It's really good, Imminent Doom. It is a fun card to build around, and this is such a fun deck. So like I say, we get to the more of the 3 drops and 4 drops here. Open Fire deals 3 damage to target creature or player for 3. Now, Lightning Strike will fit into this deck somehow. I'm not going to drop Open Fire because that's a 3 mana spell, whereas that's a 2. So we'll have to make space. Maybe the Cathartics may have to go. Maybe Hazoret does, to make space for those Lightning Strikes and become more, you know, Hazoret maybe go to the sideboard. At the moment, this is how we are running it because we don't have Lightning Strikes available. Sweltering Suns is a 2 of, a bit of a sweeper. I think I've got an extra one in the sideboard as well. And Flame Lash, 4 damage to target creature or player. So when the 4 counters are on there, you're casting it for 4, you're doing 8 damage. This is how we beat Team or Energy in a game. We cast Open Fire, done 6 damage in total with Open Fire, then we done 8 damage with Flame Lash. 14 damage, you know, they just couldn't answer it. It killed them on the spot. It was such a really good fancy way to win as well. Our last spell is a 2 of Chandra Defiance. It is, you know, if you want to take Chandra out of this deck and add something else in, it will save you maybe $70 for these 2 and make this deck really, really budget. Chandra's just in there because it's a very, very good card. And I really like the graphics I've got behind you. You can see the fire coming in with Chandra because that's what the deck's all about. It is burning our opponent. You get to exile the top card. Maybe you just want to can't cast it, but you do 2 damage. Maybe you can ramp into that early Combustible Gearhulk with the double red as well there. It's just a really good card. I've not got to the Emblem win playing this deck yet, but I feel like if we ever do, that is just an automatic win. So we get to the lands now. Lands are very basic. We got Ramunap Ruins. Really good. 4 Sunscorched Desert, does more damage when it comes in. We can sap them with the Ramunap and do 2 damage. Maybe it's a good way to finish off our opponents. I felt like we could have these deserts in, you know, they could go well in all burn decks. And then we have 15 mountains, so it's 23 lands at the moment. Possibly going to test 22 when I'm next playing this on stream and see, you know, just to see if we can get away with 22. I feel like we might, but we obviously do have some higher end stuff as well, the 3 drops, 4 drops, 5 and 6. So I think 23 is where we want to be at the moment. So guys, now we're going to go on to the sideboard. Sideboard, we have some creatures, all different mana costs for everything here. If we need a lot more creatures on the battlefield, this is what we have here. We've got 4 Firebrand Archers. It's only a 2/1 for 2, but when you cast a non-creature spell, it does 1 damage to each opponent, so it works on theme with the deck. We also got Armcrop Crasher, 3 of these. It's a 3/2 with haste. When it attacks, you can stop something from blocking. Like I said, we might want to get a bit more aggro. Maybe Imminent Doom is not doing what we want to do. But this potentially, with the Imminent Doom on 3, you can obviously play this, attack for 3, maybe you're going to get through, and then 3 damage on top as well. So that could be a 6 mana. It could be really, really good. Neheb the Eternal is a 1 of 5 drop, 4/6, a flick with 3. At the beginning of your post-combat main phase, add 1 red mana for each 1 life your opponent's lost. So we might be able to do that. We do have a lot of burn in the deck as well, obviously. And the Neheb is just a very, very big body and gets away around our devastation. The 1 extra Sweltering Suns, and my favourite card at the moment, because I'm just using it so much, is Chandra's Defeat. Just there's so many red creatures around, and Chandra's Defeat basically deals with nearly all of them. Crooked Condemnation is added in there. My friend Temp said to me, you got to have this in the sideboard. So we've chucked in a 2 of. It just helps you deal with Graveyard. Really, really good card. And obviously in this meta at the moment, it is very, very handy. And like I say, the final card in the sideboard is a 2 of Aura Devastation. They started 2 in the main. They went to 1 and now they're in the sideboard. It's just a very, very good, very good card. But it's sometimes not what we need. It was in there as the 5 drop, but I've changed it around a bit by bringing in the Glorybringers. So, this can come in from the sideboard if we need and maybe take some creatures out. Aura Devastation is just a very, very nice card as well, and attacks those Planeswalkers that we might not be able to attack, except as obviously as well, if they play Bolas, then we don't attack Bolas with it. So guys, this has been the deck this week. If you want to go and see some replays of it, go and follow me over on Twitch. The links are all below. You can go and see some gameplay, and obviously I will be playing some live gameplay with this throughout the week as well. I really do like this kitchen table brew. It's such a fun brew. Another rotation proof deck. And we've been having a lot of fun with it. Sometimes obviously not getting the wins, but we are playing some of the top decks around we played this week. And we're losing 2-1s with this type of deck, and then hopefully we can improve it. Obviously, they're not rotation proof. The deck is just, for me, it's been performing very, very well. So if you put it together, let me know how you get on with it. And hopefully you'll rack up some wins. So now I'm just going to a little update onto the schedules of YouTube and Twitch, just to keep you all informed. Currently I'm doing up to 3 videos a week at the moment, which was Tuesdays, Fridays and Saturdays. Now it's going to be a new video every week, Tuesdays and Fridays. I can commit to 2. My Twitch is obviously getting very big as well. And obviously when I committed to 3, I wasn't doing Twitch. So what I'm going to do now is guarantee you 2 videos a week, as I always used to do. And then there will be other videos of random Commander, pack openings, everything like that. Revisiting old series. And then putting maybe in some extra deck techs and gameplays as well, when I can put them up there. But you're always guaranteed the Deck Tech Tuesday and obviously the gameplay videos on the Friday. For Twitch, the schedule is getting bigger. Twitch schedule, the breakfast hours are still the same, Monday to Friday, normally starting between 6:30 AM GMT, anytime between then and 8 AM GMT, and go on for an hour plus some days, maybe more. Just depends whether I'm working or not. So the next part of the Twitch schedule as well is that every Monday night we do Standard, and every Thursday night we do Modern as well. So it's double stream Monday and Thursday. Also, the new stream that's been coming on Twitch is every other Sunday, which starts this Sunday, this week coming now, then every other Sunday after that. It will be any format. It could be Commander, it could be Pauper, Legacy, Standard, Modern. It could be anything. Sometimes what I try to do on the Sundays is if you subscribe to me over on Twitch, I will play any of your brews and stuff like that. So there's lots of different things that will be happening on the Sunday night. Anyway, guys, that is just a little update. I hope you've enjoyed tonight's Deck Tech. Please give it a big thumbs up, and if you're new to us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and go over and give me a follow on Twitch as well. You lot take care, and I'll see you on the next video.